Suda51 and his development company, Grasshopper Manufacture, have won me over yet again with their latest release, Lollipop Chainsaw. You'll play as Juliet Starling, who's a cute high school cheerleader, and she's in the middle of a crisis on her 18th birthday. Zombies are taking over her whole town, and since she's a zombie hunter, she's more than willing to get rid of them. The story is crazy, it's bananas, it is off the hook, it's just absurd. I don't think I've ever played a game as crazy as this one. I mean, Juliet's boyfriend Nick was bitten by a zombie, and in order to save him, Juliet disembodies him. She cuts off his head, okay, and keeps his head around. I mean, she basically, you know, uses Nick's head as like a little belt charm. So Nick is clipped onto her belt buckle, and he's just hanging there. The characters are hilarious, and I think the best part about this story is the fact that the dialogue is so great.
Where's my fucking body?
Lollipop Chainsaw is all about hacking and slashing zombies with Juliet's decked out chainsaw. The combat really isn't anything new, despite the fact that you can upgrade some of Juliet's combos, but at the end of the day, it still gets rather repetitive. But I think the one thing that sets this game apart from other games in the genre is the way that the gameplay is presented. You'll come across groups of zombies and start slashing away and instantly go into sparkle hunting. You can leapfrog over zombies and just start wailing on them with your pom-poms. You can even use Nick's head to do special power-up attacks. As the game progresses, you'll earn more abilities for your chainsaw, so you actually end up being able to shoot zombies with your chainsaw. Now the controls are a bit frustrating, but it is still a really useful tool. There are a few quick-time events sprinkled into each level, and those quick-time events are mostly mindless, but it is a good, nice little break from the hacking and slashing of the zombies. You'll also come across high school students that are in need of your help. They need you to help them before they get bitten by zombies. So the gameplay is all over the place. There's a nice variety of things to do, but it still does get rather repetitive. And sometimes the camera does get in the way of the action. There's no doubt that this game exceeds when it comes to presentation. Graphically, the game looks great. I mean, the graphics are so flashy, there's nice vibrant colors, and the environments are nicely detailed. And the majority of the graphics have this nice comic book vibe to it. To go along with the beautiful graphics, there's awesome voice acting and an unforgettable soundtrack. The soundtrack fits perfectly with the tone of the game. There's a nice mixture of songs. You have poppy songs, old school songs like Lollipop, and then you have songs like Pac-Man Fever, which is just hilarious, and there's also some original songs in the mix as well, and those are mostly heavy metal. There's no denying that every single song in this game just got me so hyped to slash zombies. Lollipop Chainsaw is a rather short game. It'll take you well under 10 hours to complete, but you can definitely go back into the arcade mode and replay some of these levels to improve your score. Not to mention the fact that there's a ton of unlockables in this game. You can unlock new combos for Juliet, you can unlock new music and concept art and clothing, the list goes on. So overall, Lollipop Chainsaw is an enjoyable, entertaining game. The story is hilarious, the dialogue is top-notch, and the characters are just unforgettable. And to be honest with you guys, the concept of the whole story is pretty silly, but it's just so much fun. The music and the graphics fit together hand in hand and totally add to the experience of the game. And there's some pretty fun boss fights. The bosses in this game are just, they're crazy. Sure, things get a bit repetitive after a while. You're doing the same thing over and over again, and the camera, as I mentioned, does kind of get in the way. But honestly, if you want to play just a fun game that's just full of craziness and drama and just absurdity, definitely check out Lollipop Chainsaw. I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll check you next time.